Hey everyone, Angel Cosillo here, and thank you for tuning in to another Cosillo blade review. And today it's not so much going to be a review, but it's going to be a thorough look at or look through of my modified Kabar BK2. I did do a review on this I think a month ago. I reviewed this knife, maybe a little over a month ago. I reviewed this knife and I did the specs and just talked about it. But I said I would do a follow-up video where I would explain a little more thoroughly or show you guys the modifications I did and why. So here's that video. Now before and off camera I took off these, loosened up the handles so I didn't have to pause the video and do it and yada yada. So without further ado, we'll get into it. So yeah. Alright, so here we are. We'll talk about the sheath later. As you can see, this knife was modified. I took the coating off, as you can see, and put on my Carta scales. But under these scales, I hooked up a little fire starter kit or survival kit, if you will. Let's take a look at that, and then we'll go from there. So, as you can see here, my hands are shaky, so I think it's better if I just get on here. Stay here. So as you can see here, be delicate as I can, so I don't mess it up. I have matches and a striker here along with some little pieces of cardboard, and I have Vaseline soaked cotton. So let me just take this off. And I think how much am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 matches in there. Cut them down to length so they could fit in there. Pieces of cardboard, and I have it sandwiched in between cardboards and the scales because I remember I threw it on first and it just rattled around, and that was pretty annoying. It was dumb because you don't want that rattling around in your handle. At least I don't. So anyway, I did that, and then with this, this is a striker, and that's what I did for that. And like I said here, I have the Vaseline soaked and covered, let me take that out, cotton. So it's very flammable, and it'll burn hot and pretty good. So that's what I have in there. As you can see, I stripped the knife of its old black coating. It came originally black. I didn't like that. I hated it, so I stripped it. And as I stripped it, I said, you know what, I'm gonna put a little fire or survival kit in here. So yeah, so that's literally what I did to the handle section of the knife and the tang. I'm gonna pause the video real quick, throw the handles back on, and then talk about the look of the knife and the sheath. So alright, so the handles are thrown back on. All I used was this little Allen key. If you're interested in what it is, it's an Eklund little set, I guess, sizes. I don't know how to pronounce the sizes of these, but if it'll focus, 532, however you say that, but that's the perfect size right there that fits in these. And you can carry this around. I carry it around whenever I carry this blade specifically, so that if I had to get into this little survival kit, I could. It's not a hindrance. Just throw that in your pocket with all my other EDC stuff, and no biggie. So here's a look at the knife. It is stripped of that black coating. Stuff got in the way. I batoned with it like twice. This stuff came off, looked ugly, and I said, okay, yeah, I don't like it anyway. The handles were black handles. Got rid of all that stuff anyway, and bought these. Actually, I was intending to do that from the get-go. When I ordered the knife, I ordered it with these scales. At the time, they were like 40 something, I think 45. Now they're up higher. They cost more. I don't know exactly. So you can get them for about 50 some bucks, 60 bucks. But I was intending to do this to this knife. So because I like a more bushcrafty, natural look and feel to it. And that's another reason why I have the leather sheath right here. Now, I did make this leather sheath myself. Just a saddle stitch, 3 pieces right here. You can see saddle stitched. Simple 1 piece, well 2 piece if you count the loop. I did that real intricate tie there, and that's very sturdy. It comes up, protects the knife real high. The knife locks in pretty good, very comfortable. And then I covered it with mink oil, and I smoothed that out for look and feel. But I covered it with mink oil so the water wouldn't ruin it if I got water on it. And I just think it looks a hell of a lot more attractive than this. And let's show you the old scales. I haven't put them really in the box, in the bag. These are the old handle scales. Just pull the knife out. You can imagine what that looks like. As you can see there, I like the micarta a lot better. And I also, from other reviews, get these out of here. From other reviews, kind of regarding the sheath. Okay, before I say that, the sheath isn't horrible, but it's not great. If you can upgrade it, do it. These fell out as I was using it. I lost them, and then I realized I lost them, so I went backtracked and looked for them. This is real floppy. And I also heard that the sheath dulls the knife. That didn't happen with mine because I didn't use it that much. But, I mean, if that's an issue, that sucks. So I said, nope, gotta ditch this. Ditch those scales. So I went, like I said, for a more natural bushcraft feel to it. That's pretty much it on this knife. This, you know, talking about what I did and why I did it. Huge reason was looks. I did it for looks. Second reason, for function. I made functionality out of them. I like leather better than Kydex. They both got their pros and cons, but I just think leather is classic. It looks more attractive to me. My opinion, you can't beat it. Kydex is very tough stuff. Nothing against to have knives with Kydex. I like Kydex. Out of the two, I just think leather looks better. And of course, like I said, the micarta feels great. The grip on it is real grippy. My hands sweat a lot. I was cursed with that. So, you know, if my hands get wet or this gets wet, no issue. Those black grivery handles kind of real slick and smooth. But yeah, that's all really I have to talk about for the Kabar BK2 and my modifications on it. I hope you guys liked the video. If you have any questions, comments, stuff like that, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. Do whatever you want with this video. Dislike it, like it, share it, don't share it. Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you all have a good one.